Ooh, yeah, shame-free life.
Hey, peace and blessings to your family. This is Ronald Zion. Hey, listen, I was in my closet the other day and I saw some hot shoes in a box I had never tried on before. It was a gift given to me about 5 years ago, give or take. Never had them on again. And I said, you know what, man, these are some nice shoes. They too hot to be in that box. They need to be on my feet. So I'm going to tell you, I did all that I possibly could to squeeze my foot into this shoe. It was so uncomfortable. And I took the shoe off and I started stretching. I started doing all this extra stuff to try to squeeze a foot that had outgrown the shoe just to look good before others. I want to talk to you very briefly about tight shoes. Tight shoes. You see, I began to look at that metaphor and begin to try to apply it to my life, and I'm sharing it to you or with you. How many times have you tried to fit yourself into a situation, into a circumstance, into a circle of people that you have outgrown? You may have been that size mentally, emotionally, and spiritually at one time. But because of the expansion in your life, because of the experiences that you had to endure in life, because of God calling you to a higher place of elevation, or to move you further outside of a place of limitation, you have grown, you have matured, you have expanded. And so when you expand to that particular point, you can no longer go back and try to fit in the very thing that is uncomfortable now. You can no longer get in where you no longer fit in. How many people do you know, and I can speak for myself, that are still trying to fit into limitations and self-limitations? I can't do this or do that because of this, and begin to doubt themselves. Or how about rejection, which can lead to self-rejection? Because you're rejected by people who are used to the old you or can no longer profit from the old you, they reject you. People that don't understand you, you're too quirky. People that don't understand or appreciate you or celebrate you because it just seems like you're just too extra. All this God stuff and God this, and you're too religious. Trying to get in where you can no longer fit in. Which leads to validation. If we're not careful because of rejection and then rejecting ourselves, now we'll become thirsty of seeking out validation from those who not only don't know you and don't appreciate you, but don't have it in themselves to validate you. Validation comes by way of someone who can see you. People may have eyes, but they cannot see. Ears, but they cannot hear. A mind, but they cannot perceive. You see, natural man can't understand the things of the spirit, nor does he know them because they are spiritually discerned. So you can't expect for a blind carnal man or woman to be able to see your spiritual potential in life. Tight shoes. What are you still trying to squeeze into that you have outgrown? Excuses and procrastination. You know, I can't do this because I'm divorced. I can't do this because I had a foreclosure. I can't do this because I had a repossession. I can't, do this because, because of what people think about me. Excuses. Excuses sound best to the one that's making them. You don't think that the Most High God knew that you were going to go through everything that you went through? Yet he still chose you. You don't think that the Most High himself, when he pulled Eve out of Adam, didn't have you on his mind to do what he's called you to do in the midst of a pandemic, whatever they want to call it. However, this world is moving and it is shifting radically. He still called you to do what he has placed in your heart to do. How about outgrowing fear? How about that? Where it keeps you paralyzed from being the man or the woman that he's called you to be. It keeps you paralyzed in thinking that nobody loves you. Everybody's all out to hurt you or connect you to relationships that are toxic, like a Stockholm syndrome relationship of trauma bonding. Tight shoes. So I say all that to say this, is that if you find yourself trying to squeeze yourself into a mindset, into a lifestyle, into a belief system, into a circle of friends, frenemies, whatever the case may be, and it's just too uncomfortable, though you look good outwardly, but inside you're uncomfortable to get to your destination, you will never get to your destination in peace and being comfortable until you recognize, I can't do this no more. I have outgrown this mindset. I have outgrown these connections with these ignorant folk. I've outgrown that. In order for me to do what the Most High God have called me to do, I got to take off the tight shoes and put on shoes that's built for me. Until next time, as I always say, that your life begins when you say so. Peace and blessings to you.
Yeah, shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life, yeah. Shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life.